Guys, once again, filled my dining room table with a haul. I have some stuff that we picked up here from thrift stores and, well, mostly thrift stores. Also a private pick. Stick around and see what we got.
To Mission Thrift.
There you go.
Yeah, welcome to Mission Thrift. Hi.
If you're on the Outer Banks, come and check these guys out. I'll put their store out front. Drop a link to their store in the video.
Yeah, come and see us, right, Steph?
That's right, because we have got it.
Great deals, anything you got.
Everything.
Today with another haul video. Just adding to the haul some stuff I picked up Saturday and Sunday, so I'm gonna be going over it with you. Stuff came from Saturday. This is from actually my Goodwill here locally. So had a sweatshirt that was $4, Adidas. It's a small men's, so not a huge flip, maybe like 20 bucks. Next item up is all these DS games. I paid 69 cents a piece for these games. They actually, oddly enough, did not have them. Usually they put prices on them with a marker, but I guess somebody did not mark them, so they went out as a CD. 69 cents a piece. Nothing major in here. Probably the best one would be the Harry Potter, Kickin' Mama. Some people like that game, but a lot of kids games. But they are all complete, and most of them have the manuals in them, so not a bad deal. So like I said, so we have about $8 spent there. All right, these next items I picked up from Mission Thrift. I'm going to put a little link in there. They actually watch my videos, so I appreciate the owner there. He's actually a reseller himself beyond just the thrift store. So I'm a Dolphins fan. We'll see, you know, they had a pretty good draft, so we'll see how they work out this coming year, but picked up this just because it's Miami Dolphins and I like the Dolphins. This Easy Moves is about a $20 item, and it has the little pads in it and then the lifter. So one of those things. I think I ended up paying about $3 for this thing, so not a huge ordeal. And these we got for $1 a piece. And no major titles in here, mostly just lot stuff, but I have several 360s I'm trying to sell. And actually I have some connects, so this is one of the reasons I picked these up, is to lot them up with a 360. Another thrift item, as you can see the price here, $3.99. This was sealed in the box. This came from King's Daughters here locally. So I've actually sold the pieces out of this before, but this is the whole unit sealed. So that was cool. Stuff that I picked up is this is actually a private pick. They're getting ready to go on this road trip, so they called me and said, hey, we got a bunch of stuff. If you want to come and do a wholesale deal, that'd be great. And it worked out great for me too. Worked out great for those guys. So got a lot of cool stuff from them. This is vintage tin. And some of these things, guys, I really don't know a whole lot about. This is a marker lantern for a boat. So it has the red and the green. It's kind of cool, vintage piece. So they give me some CD stuff. These are some old keys. Sometimes they sell good. This is an old Craftsman Tool Set. This here looks like an old motel, name, motel address. It looks like it's like a key for advertising. Yeah, Blazer advertising ink. Some vintage checkers. These are actually wooden checker pieces, so they're cool. A lot of this stuff, like, guys, I really don't know what it's worth. I haven't really looked too much into it. Some flash bulbs, just a kind of a cheaper old camera there. This box is really cool. It has a lot of medals and kind of military memorabilia, a belt buckle in there, some watches, just kind of like a whole lot of different things, some tie tacks, just a lot of neat stuff to kind of go through. Let me know if you actually know what this thing is. I have no clue, but something unique for sure. So neat little tie tacks and stuff. Joey, buddy, this is right up your alley right here. Mailbox safe. Doesn't have the key to it, but those things, kind of neat. And then some older books. These are books, some of these are like 1800s. These are really cool. They're original Charles Schultz. How come I can't say that? So Peanuts. These books are in great shape. There's some Garth Brooks, a limited series set of his CDs, I believe. Several older books as well. This science fiction art from 1926 to 1954. Tomorrow and Beyond, a masterpiece of science fiction. I believe this book's from the 70s as well. It's actually really cool. It has basically talks about the Industrial Revolution. Has a lot of the Scientific America in the 19th century. So a lot of articles in there, and like basically like inventions and stuff, and science discoveries. So kind of cool. Illustrated. There's a Fender single stage tuner here. Plug in one of those. Some more children's books. Raggedy Ann to the Rescue. Barney, for you Barney people. He loves you, you love him. That whole thing. Farm animals. This is actually an old yearbook from Hoptown. I don't know, middle school. Then some more books. This one, Jonathan Livingston, Seagulls. So some vintage, the Tar Heel edition. That's a cool book. Talking about, it's written by the Secretary of Navy during the World War, Ambassador of Mexico. This is an entire collection of Reader's Digest, 1958. Basic Reader, the new Our New Friends. So that's an old curriculum. Cujo, you Stephen King fans. Several other books. Like I actually have more and more in here. My nephew has some of these books. These Star Wars books. I actually let him read them, and then I'm going to be listing them after he gets done reading them. But I had some sets I left with him, and then some we're keeping that he may be keeping. So those are cool Star Wars themed books. Sorry, I got more and more books. Some of these are, there's actually one I was looking for. It's really, I'm not sure what that is. Legend DVD. Kenneth Roberts. Some more Star Wars books. And this is J.R. Tolkien, the Silmarillion, something. And more Star Wars books. I'll show you a couple cool Star Wars books I picked up from him. This is Star Wars, The Art of Star Wars, and including the script. This is actually probably about a $30 to $40, $40 to $50 book, depending on how the day is. And The Empire Strikes Back book as well. These are just a bunch of cords they kind of threw in for me because they know that I sell electronics a lot. So they actually already have these kind of sorted out, which makes it awesome. There's more. So these CDs are basically, all these CDs are mostly Jimi Hendrix. And then I think there's some Grateful Dead in there. But these are cool. Jerry Garcia. And then a really cool item, Sony Discman. This thing actually works. Does not have the original headphones, but it does work. So that's cool. Just some random movies. Rocky, Unbreakable, like just random movies. This is pretty good. Windows 7. There's some PC stuff. Some more Jimi Hendrix. The Beatles is in there. These are cool. These are vintage Jesus sandals. So these things are old. So we're going to be looking at those. And then, yeah, more Jimi Hendrix. So, guys, the other cool thing that these guys had is this whole tote is vintage clothing. Let me show you some pieces that are really cool. This is some old Levi's. If you look at this, man, these things, this shirt is like, I'm not for sure if it's like 70s or 60s. It's definitely older for sure. Then we have this is a cool piece. This is Sears and Roebuck jeans. Looks like carpenter pants. So those are super old. They don't have the patch on the back, but they're old for sure. I forgot what she told me this dress was, but it is very old as well. I think maybe like 50s era. Let's see if I can pull the tag. Yeah, it just has not really any description on the tag. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe some of you vintage clothing guys would know. This is the ILGWU. So like industrial ladies garment. So this thing is older, in great shape. This is actually a Portugal warm-up for soccer. So this thing's pretty decent money. there is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the original Polo by Ralph Lauren. So this is an older Polo. You can see the style of it. It's that older, like 70s era. This shirt is an original Jack Nicklaus. So this is, man, this thing is old. You remember Jack Nicklaus? Let's used to wear that mock collar some. That's what that is. This shirt is another cool one. Trying to see what brand it is. Maroon, Healy. Kind of a cool pattern on that thing. This is another like rugby shirt. Phi swim team rugby wear. And like this one's the old Polo that I was looking at. So Polo, definitely that older look to it. A lot of cool vintage clothes. Guys, if you're interested in vintage clothes, if this is something that you would be interested in, this lot, I'm probably going to be putting this lot up as a lot versus trying to piece all these things out because I don't know a ton about it. And it might be better served for me to get it in the hands of somebody who does know. This is Maroon 5 t-shirt. It's not single stitch, but the old concert t-shirt. That Pearl Jam sweatshirt, if you guys that are Pearl Jam fans. There is a couple vintage dresses in here for sure. Like this one, once again, doesn't really have a name on the tag, just machine. Yeah, kind of cool stuff there. This, once again, another old Polo shirt, slim fit, all to it. Polo, Ralph Lauren. This is a Yeti shirt made by Yeti. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so some cool clothes in here, guys. If if you see something in here that you're kind of sticks out to you, let me know. We can probably work something out. So basically picked up all that stuff. These are some more vintage dresses. And I do thank those guys. I'm going to put their link down in the description. It is Bug and Grizz is what they go by. They're on Instagram. They also have like their own storefront there. So just some cool stuff. The rest of this I ain't had a chance to go through, but this is stuff I picked up from that family connection. My sister, actually, they went through some of their stuff. So I kind of got to go through it, sort through it, see what's there. My nephew who does the Legos, I'm actually selling this lot for him. This is one of those 3-in-1 lots. It's actually a discontinued piece, so we're going to be putting that thing up. So guys, that's kind of what I got. So, oh, one other cool piece those guys gave me, not gave me, I paid for it, but this Sunbeam Rain King, man, this thing's actual metal. So it's cool for sure. And then this was actually in a lot that I got too. This is a hubcap cover, and this thing's about 25 bucks. So I was stoked on that. So that's what I got picked up from this. Man, just a lot of stuff. I haven't really comped out a ton of it yet, but we're going to get to it. Guys, thank you for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you that are subscribed and watching this channel. If you're not subscribed, please do so. And we do thank you for watching. We will catch you next time, and I'll let you know on what's going on with the sub count. Thanks, guys.